Today I'm going to potentially save you a lot of money as I go on a little bit of a rant and show you some alternatives to the Sony GP-VPT2BT shooting grip for the Sony ZV1. Okay, I'm going to get straight to the point. I think that the Sony GP-VPT2BT grip handle is one of the biggest rip-offs in camera accessories since, pretty much anything GoPro makes. You're paying $169 for a piece of plastic with some buttons on it. Let's be honest. If you bought it with the camera, you got it for $95. That's just a really clever way of tricking you so you don't realize I just spent £100 on this piece of plastic. But oh, what about all the features it adds? Look, you can all of a sudden, you can zoom from down here, so I can push this button and I can zoom in. And I can hit here and I can start record and stop record. That's so much faster than moving my hand 3 inches up here and doing it up here, isn't it? Surely that's worth £100. Oh, but what about this? It converts into a tripod, and I can set it on things. Just as long as they're perfectly flat surfaces, that's great. And I can use it as a handle, and I can push this button here, and it really quickly adjusts. Look, just push the button, and it adjusts. And I can look at me, I'm vlogging, yay! But there's a button in the top here if I want to point it at something else. If I'm not feeling particularly self-obsessed that day, push the button. Flip it around. It's so much fun. This is £100, right? Yes, you get some controls in it. Yes, you get wireless Bluetooth, but in my opinion, those things are complete nonsense because you can just operate the buttons on the camera. It's genuinely really not that much faster to use these buttons down here. Do you know what will pretty much get you the same results as this for the features that you actually want, i.e. a handle? And some kind of tripod, is this. This is a little mini Joby Gorillapod. Can't remember the exact model, I'll put it in below. And well, this will boggle your mind, okay? £100, $19.95 when it's on sale. It's around $25 when it's not on sale. And I can screw this up in the bottom here. Now, full disclosure, you do still lose access to your battery port because for some stupid reason Sony decided to put the tripod thread essentially overlapping the battery port. But look, I can use it as a grip. Yeah, but what if I want to tilt the camera? It doesn't have, alright, I can just use the friction. That works, yeah, works quite well. Don't need a fancy button. But what if I want to shoot something in that direction? This has a dedicated button for that. I push this button, I can turn the camera all the way around. What do I do if there's something over there? You just do this, you just turn it around and point it in the opposite direction. And then the big advantage that this has is because these are Gorillapod legs, you can mount it anywhere. There we go, it doesn't need to be a flat surface. If this isn't on a flat surface, it's going to fall over. This you can put any way you want. You can put the legs out really flat, put it on a flat object, you can attach it to a fence. It has all the handling benefits of this, and it's 1/5. In fact, it's not 1/5, it's like 1/7 of the price. Now, I do have another option here, because this setup is probably ideal for people who don't mind the close crop that you get from the Sony ZV1 when you're shooting with it with active stabilization on. It's effectively 33mm. You might not like that look. It's a little bit intimate. What this will let you do is this will let you can attach it to something and you can step back and you'll get a wider view. But what if you're a little bit like me? What if you're a little bit more on the go, run and gun? What should you use then? Here is what I come up with, and this will blow your mind. This is a selfie stick. Remember these? For some reason, people seem allergic to selfie sticks, but actually, It solves a lot of the issues that people have with the Sony ZV1, as well as being a fantastic option for a handle. There we go. Attached to the selfie stick. Use it like my normal handle. There's a little ball head on here. I'll put a link below to various brands of these. There's loads of different ones. I can move it around, I can rotate it, I can do, again, all the handling things I could do with the Sony. And the other thing this will let you do is it'll let you get the camera much further away so you can get a much wider angle of view. Just extend it out, and all of a sudden, I'm getting quite a wide angle of view from the Sony ZV1, which solves that issue a lot of people have with the narrow focal length. Now, you might think selfie sticks look stupid. Let me tell you something, if you're walking around in public holding a camera up to your face, you already look stupid, okay? So get over it. Also, I think you should embrace the selfie stick because you can do things with this that you just can't do with a shorter handle. Allow me to demonstrate. Okay, so just a little demonstration of how useful a selfie stick can be. I can get in nice and close if I want to make a point or some snide comment or just make a silly facial expression, and then in a second I can shoot out to here, a really comfortable vlogging wide angle, show off the environment, and I can go from here down to this little walking along shot, back up to looking straight to the camera because the amazing autofocus of this in a second. It gives you a really dynamic way of vlogging, which will take a little bit of getting used to, but I think is very, very creative. So embrace the selfie stick. Exactly. And a couple of other things you can do with the old humble selfie stick is, because these typically have threads in the bottom, you can get yourself like a little mini tripod and screw it. Now this is quite a big one. You get smaller ones of these. This is one from Insta360. Extends out, and all of a sudden, I have a very stable platform for my camera at a fraction of the size of an equivalent tripod that's tall enough for me to sort of kneel down and chat to. It's perfect sort of outdoors vlogging height. And the last thing which I love with the selfie stick option is this. I bought this camera specifically for outdoors content when I want to travel really, really light up in the mountains. I've got maybe a big day pack on with me anyway, and I just want a really good vlogging option. Because this has got a little 1/4 inch thread in the bottom of it, I can attach one of these. This is a little adapter which screws straight in the bottom. Again, I'll stick a link below, which gives me a little loop. So watch. Pop a little carabiner in here, and then take this clippity clip. There we go. I've got this camera now hanging down my front. Anytime I want to use it, I just go, and away I go. It's such a really, really fast setup if you're on the move. And if I do want to stop and set something up on a tripod, I just reach into my pack, bring out my little tripod, unscrew the bottom, put that on, and I can use it like a tripod. Or if you want to keep with the really lightweight option, the little Gorillapod, you can do the same thing. Screw the Gorillapod into the bottom, take the bendy leg, and you can just bend it in and around the carabiner, and away you go, and you can walk. Significantly more useful than using this. In my opinion, this is a gimmick and a waste of money. It goes to £150, $150. You could get so much more. So those are the different options that I'm going to use with the Sony ZV1. I'd be interested to know what you thought of that. If you want to defend this, come on. And in my opinion, this just completely goes against the philosophy of an ultra compact camera like this, just with the size of it and the bulk that it adds. Sure, this adds size and bulk as well, but this lets you do something that this doesn't. This lets you get a wider angle view. This gives you a lot more creative possibilities. This lets you set up your tripod wherever you want and has all the handling benefits of this. So yeah, if you haven't guessed, I'm not happy about this. But one little trick, if you haven't bought your Sony ZV1 yet, what you can do is get the discount on this, get the £95 discount, and then put this on eBay for a sweet profit. Sell it to some sucker who fell for Sony's marketing. And that's me for today. As I've said previously, if you're interested in the little Sony ZV1, I am making a series of videos of these, maybe releasing one a week over the next month or so, just showing my own experiences with this, the things that I've learned with this little camera. I am shooting an entire adventure vlog on this tonight. I'm hiking 15 miles in the mountains overnight, and I'm taking this with me. One of the big reasons I've got this 1-inch sensor in it means it's going to give me really good, or a good low light performance as I can get without having to carry a big heavy camera for 12 hours hiking. So that will be a really good demonstration when that comes out. So you can subscribe if you want to get that. And there's other stuff on the channel, but I've been talking for far too long, so I'm going to go now, and I'm going to go and pack, but thanks for watching.